Podcasting Vicky here with you, and we're Sunday night of the week prior to us airing out the Take 5 challenge, and I'm stumped. I've been stumped for a while. I've been thinking about this for a while, and I still stump. So one of them, it's quite a good challenge if you're stumped that way. So the challenge is staples, mirrored image, texture paste, inks, pads or spray, and only 3 colors. I had forgotten about inks. Shoot. Okay, well, we'll see. It is a difficult, like I said. So as I was sitting and thinking, I decided to go with black and white, which makes gray, so that's the thinking behind this. And I figured I was going to add one more color to this. And I pulled out some ephemera that I had in my stash, which I thought would be fun. Oh, and actually, this could be fun. Some of this paper that I had from previous work, maybe. Okay, who knows? We shall see. We shall see. The letters are coming undone. If I use those, I'm going to have to really glue them down because they're not going to stay down otherwise. Okay, so I was thinking about the mirror image, and I decided to go and check out. I didn't want to do mirrored page. I wanted to do something different, and I wanted to kind of do some journaling as well. And so I decided to check out mirror image on Google it, and this image came out, and I was thinking it was perfect because there's a lot of times where it's hard to see yourself in the mirror. It's hard to see yourself as I'm talking to you guys. I'm gonna just start doing this. It's hard to see yourself and to love yourself and to accept yourself as you are, and at least in my case. And so, you know, sometimes you feel broken and there's pieces that don't seem to be together, and that's how that's what I was thinking behind this. So we shall see where that takes me, but I'm thinking that I'm thinking of the sentiment, possibly, who do you see when you're seeing yourself in the mirror. So I've pulled out the beautiful book that I purchased from Leanne, and I've been using this for the Take 5 for a while, and I need to find a page that this is gonna go on and that the colors will fit, because there's only 3 colors. Why is this put together? I don't know. I like that page. And this was some painting I did, which I don't do often. Oh, maybe this one. That would be a good spot, because it goes with the colors. It goes with my colors. There's this as well, but I like that page, and it was funnier type of page, and I don't want to use, I don't want to use something that's transparent and then you're gonna see something sad. Like, it's not gonna work. So I think I'm really gonna go with this one. Now I'm stumped now with the inks because I had forgotten about that prompt. Even these staples, I've got my Tim Holtz tiny attacher, but I don't even know how I'm going to do this. So yeah, it's not going to be that easy to put together. What is the color that I want to pop other than black and white? I want something bright and fun. And I didn't think about this one before I did that because, well, I sincerely don't even know what I'm going to be doing. This is too, I was going to choose a red, but it's too much. Too much. Mermaid Lagoon. Would this work? I have this teal paper that I was thinking I could kind of, it's a paint chip. I was thinking maybe I could integrate it in my page. I don't know. And I don't know if this is a similar color. Does it even fit with the color? It's not quite, it's more blue. But then if I did the smooching, maybe I can smooch just that color. So I really like it. Be a nice contrast to this page. Okay, so I've got my glass of wine for some inspiration. Because like I said, this one is not a simple, easy one. At least not for me. Okay, so you've got to get going on and do something. I think I'm going to put my image here. And maybe I can use some of my painty paper. Because I don't want to have just scrapbooking paper underneath. I also have this, which is from Penaflex type of thing, and I really like those numbers. And I was thinking maybe I can use a strip of this, just because I've got it, and I'm going to use it for stuff that is not for me, but it'd be fun to use it for stuff for me. Okay, so I'm just going to commit, because I'm never going to commit, and I won't get anywhere. I did have paintbrushes. Oh, there they are. Okay, so I'm just going to go with this. Oh, I was looking for this glue, and I couldn't find it, and I'm like, I'm sure I stored it properly in a proper place, and there it is. In its proper place. It's when you're looking for stuff in its place. Isn't it the worst? You're looking for stuff all over, and actually it's just right there. Okay, so I'm already making a mess of myself. Okay, so I need to pull this together. I think I'm gonna put some paint on here as well, just because, like I said, I don't want it to be scrapbooking paper. and I don't know what I'm doing this time around. Like sometimes I have an idea. This time I really don't. I just thought of something. Oh, maybe I can staple the image to this paper, and that could be my use of staple. But I want to use a texture piece on the part that's going to be darker, so I guess it's going to have to be on this side because that side is quite pale. Okay, so I want to do the smooching because I saw that I had, oh, where did it go? I saw that I had a little acetate and gave me the idea of the smooching, but what did I do with it? Otherwise, I know there's one in here. I saw it. I probably won't be able to find it anymore. Pretty sure I saw it. Oh, there it is. Leanne is very prepared when she sends you her book. So I'm going to do the smooching on this. And so I'm using the Mermaid Lagoon from the Distress Ink. Put some on this side, but it won't really show much. I don't want it to be too much in your face. I'd like it to be subtle. Right now it's subtle, which is kind of what I'm going for. But at the same time, I'm a bit concerned because I put out white letters because I thought my background was going to be dark. Unless I put the letters here now that I've covered the moon. Maybe I can do that instead. Maybe that'd be the smartest thing to do, actually. Now that I think about it, if I did it on this side, of course it hides the blue, but I just added the blue because it was one of the prompts. I didn't really add the blue because I wanted to add the blue, if that makes sense. So thinking maybe something like this. Well, there is my acetate. It's always when you don't need it anymore that you find it. And then I could put some texture paste here. And I could do my staples. I think the image is still too big. Maybe something like this. And I should do the texture base now because it's going to take a little while to dry. especially if I put it thick, which happens sometimes. Okay, so it's the ID Swap, the white metallic texture paste, and I got it because it was on sale at Michael's, and I don't use it much, to be honest. I don't use a lot of the stuff I've got as much as I should. Put some here. Just try to unify both sides. Even though they're not mirrored, can still be kind of unified. Kind of. I have to put it on spots that are fairly dark, because otherwise it's not going to show. And I could have chosen some texture paste that had color, but I figured I was going to use my color for something else, which is a good thing because I had forgotten about the inks. Okay, now it bothers me. I don't like that it's for like this. I'm going to have to find a way to include a fifth. Just because I like numbers for art pages. Okay, so that's that. So I've done the texture paste, I've done the ink. The three colors is a given. It's white, black, and white, black, and blue. And I'm hoping that the fact that I'm using white and black, that they can, you know, go together and make different colors. They can make gray, that it's gonna fit. My son was concerned about what I made, and I put in the oven. If it was going to be okay with the fact that I'm leaving it there for a while. Okay, so a little sip. Okay, so I put it off center. I put it like this. I put it like that. I put it at the bottom. And I kind of like it like this. So I guess I'm going to do it like this and use the staples now. So that's going to be another prompt done. And it will prevent me from having to glue this thing together. Okay, so now my staple, it's stuck. Why would it be stuck? And of course, I haven't been using this all that long, so I've forgotten how I'm supposed to undo this thing. Okay, so it's why does it happen on camera? Okay, surgery, I'm making bead stuff. Whoops. And of course I put it directly perfectly in the texture paste that, oh. Yeah. Oh, this is the way it's supposed to go. Ow, 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 that hurt. And staples went flying everywhere. Oh my god. Okay, so okay. So I like this because it's kind of like putting herself back together. Yes, kind of deep. More deep than it actually is. Okay, so I'm gonna put that there, I think, just because I like that paper. Oh, and I had pulled out something that I wanted to use in one of my journals because I used it for something that was put in something else. I've got this adventure film that I purchased for $3.95 in one of those thrift stores. And I want to use it for myself as well, not just for stuff I make for other people. So, and I figured at $3.95 I've got a huge spool instead of purchasing the one from Tim Holtz. This would do the job. And it does, but at the same time, because I'm me, I was saving it. But why am I saving stuff like this? I don't know. I just am. So I think I kind of like them right there. Yes, I think that it's gonna go somewhere here. So let's glue this thing down. This is coming together for something I had no clue as to what I was gonna do. It's coming together. Like that. And should glue this down. And glue this down. And here we go. And I've put glue all over myself because that's how I roll. I mean, I managed to put paint on myself even though I was using the paint for like 2.5 seconds. Yeah, that's just something I do. A talent I have. Okay, so I want to put these 2 strips. I'm going to use my Suquan tape because I think that's what's going to hold it the best. Sorry about that. I don't know, it's like my throat's scratchy all of a sudden. Okay, so I want this one kind of like that. And this one here. Well, I think I'm going to use it that side, which is probably the side you're not supposed to be touching, but oh well. It's the side that I think is prettier for this. Okay, so and Okay, so put this here. Oh, I like that. I really, really like this. Wow. For something that I had no idea on how it would go, it's turning out pretty good. Now the question is, how is it? So I've used the staples, I've used a mirrored image, I used the texture paste, I used the ink, and I've used 3 colors. So now it's just bringing it home with what I'm gonna write. So I want to write, who do you see? It's not gonna hold, but that's okay. I want to use up, if I can, some of these stickers, because I've got them and I'm tired of having them. And I don't know, what letter is this? Is it supposed to be a D? Looks weird. Let's operate it. Oops. Kind of feeling I want to operate this one as well. Oh my god, it's the glue is peeling off. I'm really gonna have to glue those down separate. Okay, so we're gonna operate this one as well. Because I want to use up those letters and I want them gone because they're clearly not holding. Okay, can I do a U out of this? This is also an idea if you're out of letters of a certain letter but you still want to use up your set. This is something you can do, which is not the ideal, but it works, and like I said, it's a good way of using up your letters. Okay, so I need an S. I'm going to put a big S, and then I need the E. Okay, so I'm not too happy with the placement of them so far, so I'm going to have to play around with them. Which is a good thing of them not gluing. So much. And maybe something like this. It's my H that's really long with this big tail, but I kind of like it, so I don't want to cut it off. But it's preventing me from raising up. Okay, so I think I like this. So I'm gonna use my Cosmic Shimmer Glue. And I'm obviously gonna glue down those letters because they're never gonna stick. These are dollar store sticker letters, and some of them I've had for a long time on top of that, so obviously not the best quality to stick. And I put too much glue. It should dry clear, but it's gonna dry clear with a glimmer. It's okay. The letters are glittery, so it's not sticking down. The way I want it to stick down. So I'm quite happy. I've used up a lot of the letters from that set, which I wasn't using, and all that by chopping them off. So I hope that inspires you to look at your letters differently, because sometimes, like I said, you've got these letters and there's always more of certain letters that we don't really use. This one, the glue went off, so it's going to need all the help it can get. I'm quite happy I actually managed to do this video. I was getting worried, and it's my month end, so I will probably be finishing off late during this week, so I was going to run out of time. And I love the Take 5 ladies, so I really want to play and participate. I'm supposed to be participating. It's just been very hectic ever since I've got on board. It's when my life got really busy, and it's just very hard to do anything. Okay, so here it is. I'm quite happy with how it turned out. It's a bit dark, but that was the point of this spread. And yeah, and I've used up stuff that I love and that I don't use otherwise. And some people ask, what do you do with a junk journal? Well, this is what I do with a junk journal. I mean, this is what I consider a junk journal because of the fact that it has all kinds of different type of paper. It's not the same, the papers are not the same size. There's some junk in there. So yeah, that's what you call a junk journal. But it's really fun to use to make art like this. So I could have journaled as well, but I'd like to use this journal for that. So that's it. I hope that you participate and that you go and check out the wonderful ladies, and the link down below for all the wonderful ladies, so that you can actually go and check them out. And there's some new ladies this time around, so that should be very interesting. So that's it. Bye everyone.